Well, I have the microfilm with me.
From microdot to microfilm. So much information in something so small.
Yes, I've had that thought myself, Robert. We live in truly wondrous times.
Yeah, well, wondrous perhaps, dangerous definitely. The information in this has caused too much trouble already.
Well, the State Department is well aware of its potential for trouble. I hope you realize the effort I made persuading them to release it.
Well, I'm glad you succeeded.
Well, thank you, Robert. But it wasn't without effort, I can assure you. The State Department's view is, and under ordinary circumstances, it is the proper one, that anything we have that the DVX doesn't have is a decided advantage for our side.
Well, pardon me if I don't sympathize with that attitude, but to get Holly back, I would have gladly given the DVX the entire State Department.
An understandable reaction from a husband.
Well,
I can't appreciate the personal stake that you have in all this, Robert.
Well, now we have something to deal with. All I need now is to hear from Gregory.
When do you expect him to call?
I have no idea. All I can be sure of is that we can't make a move until he does.
Now, let's hope it's soon in that case.
I have a more significant hope.
What's that?
When he calls, don't let him tell me that one of the hostages has been killed.
Well, you know who I am, and you certainly know why I'm here. Now, what have you done to my daughter?
I haven't done anything to her. However, if you'll calm down, I'll try to explain.
Well, if it's true that Celia's been kidnapped, I want to know.
Why don't we kick this off with a few introductions? Mr. Ballantine, this is Mr. Quartermain. As you've probably figured out, this is Celia's father.
Yes, so I heard.
And just who are you? Ballantine, did you say?
Yes, that's right. Ballantine.
Mr. Ballantine is director of the World Security Bureau.
The director? Well, in that case, I'm very glad you're here. Now, what about my daughter?
We are doing everything we can to see to it she gets back safely, Mr. Quartermain.
Yes, but why on earth has she been kidnapped?
Well, we can't go into details. Suffice to say, it's a rather sensitive issue involving the U.S. government.
And other nations.
Well, and what do they want?
Well, again, that is highly classified information.
Oh, but this is ridiculous. Now, I'm a highly successful man. I'm a pillar of my community, and first you tell me that my daughter has been kidnapped, and now you refuse to tell me why.
Well, that's for your own protection. The less you know, the less vulnerable you are.
Now, we will certainly see to it that you're fully advised as to our progress.
Progress? What progress? And what about Grant?
Well, I was going to bring that up. Do you know where he is?
Yes, do you have any ideas on that?
Well, no, I have no idea where he is, if that's what you mean. Well, he told me he was ill. Perhaps that's the reason he's disappeared. Maybe he's too ill to communicate with you.
I doubt that.
Well, if you doubt it, does that mean that you think that Grant had something to do with Celia's being kidnapped?
I'm sorry, there's very little that I can divulge at this moment, but I can tell you that Grant Putnam is far from sick.
Well, then where is he, and what's he done with my daughter?
Mr. Quartermain, we do appreciate your concern, but that is all we can tell you.
Are you staying with the Quartermains?
What am I to do? Of course I'm staying with the Quartermains.
All right, then. My next suggestion is you go back to the house and you wait.
And we'll see to it you're fully informed.
And that's all I can do? Just sit and wait?
With one exception.
What's that?
Pray.